Pasadena and the majestic Rosewood, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rosewood Presidential taking a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The guys up one, line up. It's first down. Looking at throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more for that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's real new. It's Freeman. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance to put enough points up on the board to win this game.
This line gets set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They break him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in the zone here to start this game.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
When real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm of the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, up and good. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. And it's good for a first down, the 36.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards and get those first downs.
Aggressive D again on first and 10. It's a shotgun run call. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down. Back's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize that any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week's already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set for 2nd down. Hand off to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead... Bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Same tailback, another carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but they've had multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game. By the 4th quarter, we're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football, and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Thompson. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Will he score here? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. Penn State offense comes back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's Thompson. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, looking to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught quickly. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the 1st down, still on the move. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Offense stops the puck with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Howard right past the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Oh, a reverse. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Completion makes it second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Back to throw. It's Thompson. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up the first down. That's what they call here. It works out perfect.
The Nittany Lions are going to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Here comes a handoff. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Who makes the grab? They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, you keep working that clock.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 21, Penn State 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Snags a quick throw. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in third and long and came up well short. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. Running with purpose. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Okay, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Brown. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Down quickly. But the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Irish. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down
Bro,
there.
you can quit. I don't care about no celebration shit, bro.
Some new wrinkles that try to slow this guy down.
I said, you can go ahead and quit. I ain't got to celebrate. I don't got to see that shit. Bad. Good game, though.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.